Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Salma Nadhira. I am from class of 2B. I would like teaching primary mathematics. I am Muhammadiyah Professor Dr. Hamka University. In this video, I would like to explain about translation and discuss about definition of translation, properties of translation, example of translation, formula of translation, and problem example of translation. Enjoy for watching. On geometry, a transformation is the way to change the position of a figure or a change in geometry plane that leads its position, size, and shape. Type of geometry are translation, reflection, dilation, and rotation. In this video, I would like to explain about definition of translation. What is the translation? Translation is a transformation that slides a figure across a plane or through space. With translation, all points of a figure have more the same distance and the same direction. Basically, translation means that a figure has moved. An easy way to remember what translation means is to remember a translation is change in location. A translation is usually specified by direction and a distance. Translation properties are all points on the object being translated are moving in the same direction and distance. The area of the original object is the same as the area of the shadow object. The shadow is congruent with the original object. Can be expressed in pairs of number, which number indicate the distance of displacement. From the pictures, we can know that the translation can only change its position and the size remain the same. And other examples, in the example below, triangle A is translated to become triangle B. Triangle A is slide directly to right. This is examples of translation in everyday life. One example of translation that we can see is the first shifting or moving people on escalators and elevators. The equipment used by malls is useful for moving people from one floor to another. And the second, the use of translational concept is often used by game programmers in make games. The application of translation is seen in the movement of objects when following the visualization of the line equation. The third, mental shift towards maturity. Over time, that always goes on, so we grow older and our thinking and mental power increase towards maturity. As someone's intelligence increase and the advancement of the environment in which we live, we also wish to experience a change from a lack of both in terms of the science, finance, social, and culture, to be well off. So at least there was a shift because of desires or forceful circumstance. And this is formula of translation. Formula of translation is X accent, comma Y accent in bracket equals A, comma B in bracket plus X, comma Y in bracket. Explanation of X accent, comma Y accent in bracket equals shadow point. An explanation of A, B in bracket equals translation vector. An explanation of X, Y in bracket equals origin. The following is an example problem. The first, the noun point P accent 3, minus 13 in bracket is the shadow point P. P by the translation T equals minus 10, 7 in the bracket. P point coordinates are. Suppose the points x, y in the bracket are translated by T equals A, B in bracket. So the shadow coordinates are x accent, y accent in the bracket equals x, y in the brackets plus A, B in the bracket. Noun P accent 3, minus 13 in the bracket is translated by minus 10, 7 in the bracket, so that 3, minus 13 in the bracket equals x, y in the bracket plus minus 10, 7 in the bracket become x, y in the bracket equals 3, minus 13 in the bracket minus 10, 7 in the bracket, which is inside the parenthesis is the last first. X, y in the bracket equals 13, minus 20 in the bracket, so the coordinates of the P point are 13, minus 20 in the bracket. The second problem, the image of y equals x squared plus 2x minus 1 if translated 2, minus 1 in the bracket is. So x plus 2, y minus 1 in the bracket equals x accent, y accent in the bracket. And x plus 2 equals x accent become x equals x accent minus 2. And y minus 1 equals y accent become y equals y accent plus 1. Substitute to y equals x squared plus 2x minus 1 become y accent plus 1 in the bracket equals x accent minus 2 in the bracket squared plus 2x accent minus 2 in the bracket minus 1. Counted into y accent plus 1 equals x accent squared minus 4x accent plus 4 plus 2x accent minus 4 minus 1. Become y accent equals x accent squared minus 2x accent minus 2. So the shadow of y equals x squared plus 2x minus 1 is y equals x squared minus 2x minus 2.